Hi everyone, this is Lorianne from It's All Primary. You are about to watch part 2 of my move. I moved into a new classroom in a new school over the Christmas winter break, and it's almost ready. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this video and I look forward to seeing you soon. Good morning. It is Monday, December 23rd. And this is normally a day for teachers to have their winter break, traveling or resting at home, and I'm moving. As if you saw my previous video, I'm switching schools. I moved out the last school over Thursday and Friday last week, and now I'm moving in. 7:40, and I am going to stop at a Tim Hortons, grab a cup of tea, and then I'm going to meet my sister, and she's going to help me move. I don't know what the condition of the classroom looks like. I have seen it once before, a few weeks ago, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, we'll take video later. Thanks. Hi everyone, it is 10 after 2 and I have been here since 8:15, I guess, and my sister left about, she left about 12:30. Nowhere near done. I don't even know if I could say 50%. It's certainly looking better. My sister took down almost everything off the walls, not everything, but most of the stuff. And we put up some letters, and that whole section of the room is like ridiculously messy. So, because we've just been moving things. I've set up some of my desk, and I'm going to show you a little tour right. This is my desk area. It was previously on the other side of the room, but I've put it over here. Things are starting to get put into the desk. I have 2 drawers. I'm going to see if I can fit a little shelving underneath the desk for a little bit more. And then we took down the word wall because it wasn't really being used, and I'm going to make that the calendar area, and then math. I'm going to have a math wall there. And then we moved things out of the shelvings because I'm going to put all the book baskets for Daily 5 there. And I'm going to put up a world map, which is laying on one of the desks as I scan. I got to take the puzzles and everything out of there. We should move the shelf over, and those have pencils, crayons, or pencil crayons, scissors, those sort of supplies over there. And then here is where the mess is. So we moved the table over because that was originally being used as a desk. And we moved the toys all over here, and we've made a reading area. Let me just move a little bit closer. So we've got a reading area happening over there so far. So, and then the front, so I'll just back up a bit. So here's the front of the room, and like I said, took down the wood letters and just put up a simple alphabet up there. So that's it so far. Good morning. It is day 2 in the classroom move and school move, everything. And it is December 30th, Monday. It is 8:30, and I've just moved in the carload. So today's focus is to create the calendar, which is going to be on the board behind me, and maybe get some math posters up on the board beside it. And then I'm going to tackle the back, which is a little bit nuts. I'm probably 30% done, but I'm excited. I didn't even sleep last night. In fact, I slept in because there was no way I was waking up at 5. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of work right now, and I'll get back to you. So this is the beginning of my math wall. I had 1 to 20 in those owl posters up, but it was hard on the eyes. One thing you need to remember when you're working with primary children is try not to fill up your walls, because of those of you who those who have focused issues, this is visually overstimulating. What's it called? Visual overstimulation. I found it was hard on my eyes, so if it's hard on my eyes, it's definitely going to be hard on their eyes. I still have to put math symbols up and a label for the wall, but for the most part that is done. And then the calendar, right corner there, I have a question of the day, which I forgot the little sign for that, and they answer. The special helper gets to do the calendar each day, and then they ask the kids the question, and it's always a yes or no question. I have a stack of them that I use, and I have 1 hour left, and whoops, I'm just going to back up a little bit. I'm going to just give you a scan. So that's ready for the book bins, and that is book bins as well. That end has got school supplies. So this part right here in the back of the room was the biggest clean. Put all the puzzles in one area, toys in one area. There's school craft supplies up there. There's a reading area there I still need to work on a bit more. I also have to put up the classroom jobs. I got to fix some of the things that are on the cupboard there. I've got the Daily 5 chart up but not filled. And then most of the front is almost ready. I got to fill some bins, and then this is the desk, and it's not too bad at the moment. It's doable. And good morning. It is Tuesday, December 31st. Happy New Year. It is unbelievably wet outside. It has been pouring down. I see flooding around my home. But anyways, I wanted to get back into the class. I've been thinking about it since 5:30 this morning, maybe even earlier. So I'm in here just to put in some book boxes or book bins, whatever you want to call them. And then I got to put up the classroom jobs, and then I'm going to show you one final tour. There's still things I need, but I'm trying to get out of here in an hour and a half. All right, it is, I don't know, 2:30. I got home just around 1 o'clock. I did stay at the class for about an hour and a half. The principal showed up and stepped in, and she had her first day today, so I was the first teacher she met at the school, which is kind of cool. After I left school, I went to IKEA, and I picked up a drawer. It's still in the trunk. You know, I spent all this time measuring, and it's gonna work, and then I go to grab it, and it's 60 pounds. Anyways, there was a guy right there parked beside me at getting into his trunk and getting things out, in and out of his trunk, and I just went, "Hey, can you help me?" And he did. So I'll probably bring it in piece by piece. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll take it to the New Year's Eve get together and get them to put it together. What a great idea. Anyways, from IKEA, I went to Canadian Tire, and at Canadian Tire I got more 24 by 24 foam mats. I have 12, I think, so I got another 4. They're pretty big, so sometimes easily 2 kids can get on them, but I thought I'll get a few more. Picked those up. Picked up a power bar. You can never have enough power bars. And then I went over to Staples. Staples is like Office Depot. And I picked up a ream of paper because I was completely out and I've got things to print this weekend. And I love clips. Love clips. Colored clips. They have large going through it. And I also picked up slightly larger pencils. Dixon makes these. And I have found that working with kindergarten, grade 1 kids, you need to have slightly bigger pencils. Not everyone needs them. I always like to have about half a dozen, and I also have different types of pencil grips for students. They may not need them, but I always like to have some, and I didn't have any pencils. Then I went grocery shopping and came home, and I am exhausted. I will not be awake at midnight tonight, and that's okay. I haven't been awake at midnight on New Year's Eve for most of the decade. The next video that I hope to create is actually on reading, and then I'm going to give an update on the class. I've had so many interesting notes passed to me about this class, and I'm actually excited. I love a challenge. In fact, one of the things I grabbed from the class and I brought home with me is that there are these little, I'll just kind of show a little bit here. They had the kids' names with their picture, and they were on the wall, and I took them off the wall, and I've been looking at each child and kind of praying for them and memorizing their face, because I'm going to see this face every day for the next 110 days. I don't know if you know. Anyways, I hope each of you have a terrific 2020. I've really enjoyed making these videos, and I hope to continue doing them. I've learned a lot about me and filming, because I have no experience in this category, but I've really enjoyed them. And if you've enjoyed them and have learned a few things, can you please give them either a thumb up or subscribe and get notifications of when the next videos come out. I do try and get them out every week, every other week, but I do now have a couple planned, so they should be next week. They might even be midweek, who knows. Depends on the week at school. School starts next week on Monday, and if you are starting next week on Monday, have a great day back, and rest up and enjoy any festivities that you're having right now. Take care.